Today, Precarious plays
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Pardon me, I just have to count all these sheep. 1, 2, 3. 3 sheep. 2 sleeping targets. 1 hit KO.
Alright, so I wasn't going to actually tell the title of what I was having a problem with because I feel like it's a much more general problem that could apply to a lot of things. But since you said it last time, I'm just going to say for everyone to keep in mind
We could bleep it.
We could bleep it.
Do you want to bleep it?
We'll see how far I can get without disclosing the property, and then Bale can make that decision for us.
Look, man, I've spent the last few episodes making an argument that I feel is coming from a very different place. Like, it's mainly like about artistic adaptation.
Yeah.
And it is an argument that not only could I have seen some real racists make. So
Yeah.
I think that if you... the feelings that you're feeling...
Okay, no, the reason that it's not that I'm afraid that someone's going to get upset because I don't absolutely love their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not what I'm worried about because that's going to happen no matter what I do. As long as I have opinions, there will be people who don't who don't agree. And what I'm worried about is people like this coloring somebody's judgment before they hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see. Then we will bleep it.
I'm
And
gonna
we'll do the big reveal at the end.
Yeah, I just want to keep the property to itself because it doesn't really matter what it is.
Okay.
Okay, so there is a property. It's a book series. I think that I don't know if they're like really great. I like cheesy things a lot of the time. Like I like cheese. It's good. It's good on things. It melts well. I like cheese. So
You're dodging the point.
the point is that it is always challenging for anything that is meant to be experienced as a book to make it into a visual medium because there are so many things that can happen when it's written and your brain is filling in the pictures that can't really happen as a visual medium unless you're just making a graphic novel of it. Anyway, the important...
Unless you have Marvel money.
Yeah, Marvel money. Right, so it's difficult. It's really, really difficult. It's so difficult that when I heard there was a live-action television series, or no, a live-action internet series?
A live-action moving picture show.
Moving picture show. A series, yeah. When I heard that there was a visual adaptation as a show
Of this mysterious property.
I was like, wow, that sounds really fun. I want to see that because I've been seeing those pictures in my head this whole time and it sounds great. And then I went, ooh, but I think I really like this thing. And so I'm going to give myself an extra couple months before I try to watch the first episode of the series so that I can give my brain a little time to forget all of the details that there is no way they're going to have time to fit in. We're talking like 80 hours or so of audiobook that I've listened to. There is no way they're fitting it into 2 seasons of a show. You know, even if the episodes are an hour long. There's no way. So I tried to do that, and then when I got there, they changed what I feel were the most critical parts of it, and captured with precise detail some of the least important shit. And it drives me crazy. And I thought that I was going bananas. So what they changed were like the relationships between the people, the characters present in certain situations, factors about the characters, And I understand, artistic liberties and things like that. Goodness knows I get it, okay? But it changed it from a story that I like to a story that I don't like. And I just couldn't believe that they did that. It's like not even the same story. Like it has all the same outfits and colors and technologies, but it feels like a completely different story, and the relationships are different, and it's
And like a worse story?
just one that I like less. It's a much simpler story, but I don't like that generally. It's a much more typical story that is very expected, which is I didn't.
How did they know I would be here? Who could have told them?
Perhaps a bulletin board. New kid, are you okay, Gooba?
Was someone watching me just now? This is giving me the creeps. That was a weird one.
Yeah, it was.
You were saying?
I was saying that I wonder if it is even the same story because they changed the relationships between the characters. It just feels like somebody is telling a different story with people who have the same names in the same town. But they're different people because they don't have the same motivations and everything. It feels like it's not the same story. Just everyone happens to have the same names and they happen to be in the same places. It would be like if Hermione ends up with Harry all of a sudden.
Ooh, you read my fanfic. You did it. Thank you.
It'd be like if Hermione, actually, if it was your fanfic, it'd be like if Hermione ends up with a clone of herself that she makes with a time turner.
You did read my real fanfic. I'm so impressed. How did you find out my alias?
It was
HXH.
HXA.
Yeah, that's my handle.
It's because we're friends. It's because I've known you for so long. It's because
This is Gotor Sands, which goes on the
it's because when I went to write my fan fiction, that name was taken.
Yeah, all of the tags. You search the tags, and it's like, Hermione's listed twice. Ah, shit. Someone's already covered this ground. Okay, so just in case this is unclear, there's a map that I've been referring to, which is ancient history at this point. It's Perfect Ivylus by Astro Blue. Thanks, Game FAQs. But this is Gotor. Wow, we're running out of tiles.
I know.
Gotor goes on 2. Just need to make sure that that's 2, 2. All right.
But is it really the same story? If everything is just named the same, but like other people are playing?
What? Isaac.
How? Not our Isaac.
He's the best of us. How could he fail me? Oh well.
You know what it was like? It was like watching two different groups run the same D&D campaign setting. So like, it was the same, but in every important way it was different.
Time to roll these dice.
Anyways,
Okay.
End of rant. So you don't need the title because it doesn't matter, because that is how I felt about it, and that is the weirdest direction I've ever seen a book to movie situation go. Sure, leave stuff out. Sure. You know, change people's hair color. Sure. Frickin' change all of the relationships and how they work and all the motivations. Weird.
This game, it wounds me. Look at this. I've got 4 territories under attack. How close are we to being able to end an episode?
Like 30 seconds?
Yes, by our exacting standards. So, I'm going to spend my own time cleaning all of this up and doing the treasure hunts to the north. Oh no, there's one thing that I wanted to check because I think that I just got an important item. I need to go all the way down here. Oh. Yes, the game is over.
Is it over?
Yeah, I just beat the game.